Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 21. So, I'm going to quickly go over with you what you're going to be working on this week. So, you'll see a couple of things in Schoology and one assignment. So, it's just one assignment this week. So, hopefully, you're able to get it done and you don't procrastinate until Sunday to get it finished. But the first thing we'll be talking about, it's 2.2.3. The first thing is form follows function. So, this I want to go over as a class, and we'll be reading through this and talking about what that means. The next thing you'll see are two links to an example functional analysis example, and then a black box systems model. So here is the functional analysis example, and this is just what that looks like. So if I ever ask you to create me a functional analysis, you know that this is what it should look like. And you can see it tells us the purpose of the headphones. It gives us a drawing. It labels all the parts and pieces, and then it tells us to operate the headphones, how it would work, and then it talks about the input, product function, outputs, which we've had a little bit of practice with, and then it goes into that explanation. So the mechanical components are visible. That are visible include this, how the speaker works. One hypothesis is that some material. So you're going back to those note cards that we just taken. So this is just what the example looks like. And here is a black box system model. So this is a blank model that you'll be using at some point. So you'll have to go File, Make Copy to make your own and be able to edit it. And then finally is the assignment itself. And this is expanding on last week and the week before. So you're going to be using your knowledge of system models and of principles and elements of design, and I want to see you use those principles and elements in your explanation, especially if it can be incorporated. So let's go look at that activity. Here it is. So the goal is to describe a reverse engineering process of a functional analysis and then perform a function analysis of a product or system to determine the purpose, inputs, and outputs and operation of a product or system. So here's some stuff you're going to need. Now, obviously, we're going to use some of this, we aren't. The resources, and then we're going to go over this in class together. So we're going to talk about define the relationship and the journey of the coffee and water, and then here's the input products and input product functions and outputs. But now we're going to conduct a functional analysis of that red coffee maker from last week. So we're continuing on from last week. So I want you to start answering the questions as you can. And then and some of these you won't be answering anything. So for example, in figure 2, it just says these components are visible from the exterior of the coffee maker, so you can see them. And so I have them labeled and I have their purpose. And then I want you to watch these videos, and I want you to write a step-by-step process describing how the coffee maker works. Include a prediction of what happens inside the coffee maker. And then identify the system inputs, intended product functions, and outputs using that system model. So you'll have to make your copy, type it in there, paste in the picture in your worksheet. Finally, what you're going to do is you're going to review the functional analysis example. So here's that example, and you're going to refer to this example as a reference whenever. You're going to pick a product that you use daily and record the name and the company, so whoever created it. So either phone, headphones, gaming device, or something else. If you don't know if it's appropriate or if it's like going to be accepted, ask me and I will allow you to use it, or I won't allow you to use it. It's that simple. And then you're going to work your way through, like just what we did in the steps before and a little bit in last week. You're going to work your way through again. So you're going to describe the purpose and primary function of that product in detail. You're going to draw. So on a piece of paper or graph paper, it does not need to be good, but I want to see that you put some effort into it. A isometric pictorial of that product with all the components labeled. So if you don't remember what an isometric pictorial is, here, this would be a good example of an isometric pictorial. And I want you to give me that, and I want you to label them just like I did here. So you're going to do that in this step. In step 9. And you're going to continue your way through till you're finished with this assignment, and then you'll hit submit. All right. So that is what we are working on this week. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to ask me in class or shoot me a Schoology message. Otherwise, I will see you guys later and hope you have a great day.